Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. You know, I've been peeping Keith Thurman's strategy as far as the media PR goes and promoting this fight. I like what Keith Thurman is doing. To me, it looked like Keith Thurman is trying to get Manny Pacquiao's head to the point to where Manny Pacquiao come fight night, he's so determined to knock Keith Thurman out to where he makes mistakes, and it opens up the opportunity for Keith Thurman to stop Manny Pacquiao. Now, I'm going to talk about the people that's saying that Manny Pacquiao is going to stop Keith Thurman. I'm going to get to them in a minute, but let me address what's going on with Keith Thurman. I like his strategy where he was saying Manny Pacquiao got T-Rex arms and, you know, he's going to retire Manny Pacquiao and all that type of shit. I like the fact that Keith Thurman is talking a gang of shit. I like it. I think it's good promoting this fight, you know, as long as you don't get too disrespectful, you know, but Keith Thurman is keeping it boxing, and I like it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny because you hear reports about Manny Pacquiao is training harder than ever. I hope he doesn't overtrain for this fight, because to a certain degree, this may be a trap fight for Manny Pacquiao. You know, and it was kind of funny when Keith Thurman was on that PBC show with Abner Mares and Sean Porter. It looked like Keith Thurman was kind of getting mad at Sean Porter because Sean Porter was kind of trying to be sarcastic. He was trying to be sarcastic towards Keith Thurman. So I was kind of enjoying that because you could tell Keith Thurman was getting a little agitated. But, you know, that's Sean Porter's job. That's what he's supposed to do to a certain degree. They got to make the interview exciting. They got to get ratings. So, you know, Sean Porter got to say stuff like that, you know. But I like what Keith Thurman is doing. I like how he's trying to get Manny Pacquiao's head, and it looked like it may be working. Because Manny Pacquiao is saying some stuff that he usually don't say. But at the end of the day, look, Manny Pacquiao chose Keith Thurman based off his performance with Josito Lopez. And Manny Pacquiao can sit up there and lie all he wants and say he didn't see the fight. You know damn well Manny Pacquiao saw that. I don't know why these boxers sit up there and lie and say, oh, I don't watch tape of Manny fighter. I know y'all don't believe that. I didn't believe it when 50-0 used to say that shit. I don't believe that shit. When I hear, I mean, it sound good. It sound good to make people think, wow, man, he's really that good to where he don't look, man. If I had a big fight coming up, I would watch tape of my opponent. So when I hear people say shit like that, you know, especially when it comes to a fight of this magnitude, then yeah, I don't believe you. Now, if you starting out, let's just say you starting out where Derry Noble is, that's likely because a lot of times you get blind opponents. You don't know nothing about the dude till fight. I've talked to Derry Noble and Adrian Noble several times, and I'll be like, do you know who you fighting, or what do you know about? And they be like, well, we don't know nothing about this dude. All we know is this dude is in our weight class. So that's understandable, because a lot of times these smaller fighters, they don't have a lot of footage of them, because they don't, you know, they fight what you call the Chitlin circuit of boxing, where they fight in ballrooms, they fight at high school gymnasiums and places like that. So it is easy not to be able, that's funny, easy not to be able, but I like that. It's difficult sometimes not to be able to find footage when you like an up and coming fighter. But if you a dude that's constantly on TV and shit like that, yeah, I don't believe that. But like I said, it sounds good. It sounds good, though. I used to crack up when I'd hear 50-0 say, I don't watch tape. I don't watch tape with nobody. You know, I just do what I do in the ring. And like I said, people buy into that shit. But I never believed that. Joshua Clouder used to say that shit. Manny Pacquiao, I did not see the fight. I didn't see the fight. I do my talking in the ring. So, you know, but like I said, it's hilarious though when you hear these boxers talk like that. But, you know, like Flavor Flav once said, don't believe the hype. It's bullshit. I know for a fact that these fighters watch footage of their opponents. I know for a fact. For real. You know, but, you know, nevertheless, man, I think Keith Thurman is doing a good job. Because Manny Pacquiao is known to get reckless at times. He got reckless with Marquez. Here go the thing. Manny Pacquiao looked like he was on the verge of possibly stopping Marquez. But he got a little too confident. He went in there trying to land a punch to win the round, and he ended up getting blasted right at the end of the round. I think of the 6th round, and he got blasted. I mean, he had broke Marquez's nose. I mean, even though Marquez had dropped him, it looked like he was on the verge of stopping Marquez. But Marquez had a perfect game plan. He said he was willing to sacrifice some rounds because he said he wanted Manny Pacquiao to get careless. And Manny Pacquiao did, and he got put flat on his face. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I kind of enjoyed every moment of seeing Manny Pacquiao just get put on his face. I just laughed at that shit. I just thought it was funny. You know, I just remember like seeing that shit, and I was just laughing my ass off. You know, this is long before I became a reporter and started doing YouTube videos, but that was like funny as fuck, especially the way Manny Pacquiao landed on his face, and they had to apply the smelling sauce, and you saw people putting up all those pictures of him being flat on his face. It was funny to the motherfucker to me. I enjoyed every bit of it. Now, we know Manny Pacquiao fans didn't enjoy it, but it was funny to me. But nevertheless, Manny Pacquiao, he better relax, because he could find himself, you know, repeating of what happened to him in the 4th Marquez fight. But I'm just keeping it honest. You know, at the end of the day, I will say this once again. Manny Pacquiao is a great fighter. He's a Hall of Fame fighter, but you know what I'm saying? He has his issues. He's not perfect like they try to make him out to be. You know, and I have an issue with how Manny Pacquiao played off the religion thing to make it look like he was this angel that never did nothing before in his life. And we know Manny Pacquiao have plenty of out of the ring issues that the media and his fans don't like to talk about. But anyway, this is your boy Town Biz, and I am fucking out.